enjoy.
What are your plans?
I was just gonna watch Attack on Titan
What's that? Movie?
anime.
Oh, I don't. I hate it. I don't like the way they're drawn.
Hello, all. Thank you for joining. And yeah, my partner is talking to a friend in the background. Sorry about the background noise. So who do we have in today? We have Garth. We have Thomas. Oh, hold on, let me mute the mic. We have Garth. We have Thomas. We have Mike of Mike's Mac Shack. And we're supposed to have Steve joining us once he goes picks up groceries. Yeah. Did your plans change, Mike? You said you were going to go to your sister's, so I wasn't expecting to see you in the chat. And hello, Patrick. Thank you for joining. It's kind of hard to see right now the screen because the edge of the box right here is being, well, it's massive. So, yeah, it kind of is what it is. How does the picture quality look? It kind of looks a little fuzzy on my end. I'm just going to get everybody's. Oh, you're making a video. Very cool, Mike. And hello, Tom Computing. Welcome. Okay. Thanks, Patrick, for letting me know. It just looks fuzzy here on my end, but it doesn't look fuzzy in StreamYard. It just looks fuzzy over on the bigger monitor that's running YouTube. So yeah, I changed the quality to 720p. So it's the best my camera can do until I get an upgraded. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's. Oh, okay. I was thinking my camera could do 1080, but I was like, maybe it's just what my camera can do, as it is a bit older. As you can see today, I'm wearing Steve's shirt. Well, not officially Steve's shirt, but the one that I got from his store. I will link that. I'll wait till Steve joins, and then he can share a link with the group. So this iMac, so just a quick update to the last stream that I did with all the MacBooks and so forth. I've ordered a power supply for the G4. No, he doesn't, Garth. Oh, we're going to show that in a bit, Mike. So just a quick update from the last video. I've ordered a power supply for the G4 PowerBooks. Oddly enough, I can't find any. I tried Amazon, eBay.ca, which is the Canadian version of eBay, and only shows people who will ship to Canada, as well as a Google search. Oh, DuckDuckGo search. I didn't say Google. And I couldn't find any of them here in Canada. So I ended up ordering one from eBay from, I want to say Indiana, but don't quote me on that, for around $20. So I'm waiting for that to arrive so I can test those PowerBooks. In the meantime, there is a company here in Ontario that sells newer Mac stuff. This is it here. And I managed to snag an official. You can see I don't know how well that's coming across. But I did snag an official Apple 85-watt power supply from them. Interesting enough, they had two options for shipping. Well, they had several options for shipping, but one of them was I could pay $15 and it was 1 to 2 business days. And this was Wednesday night. Or there was free shipping, which took 2 to 5 business days. I received this on Friday, and I picked obviously the free shipping because as it was $90 just for the power supply. So yeah, I got the free shipping, and I got it. I woke up, or I received an email on Thursday saying your item's been shipped and should be there on Friday, and it arrived Friday either late morning or early afternoon. So yay. So now I have an official one that I'm going to use to test the rest of the MacBook 2006 era MacBooks, just to make sure that in case I'm not really confident on the no-name one that I picked up, so I'm just going to use the brand name. So that's just a quick update to that. So a little story about this MacBook. I picked it up, or iMac. I picked it up off eBay. It's a 2007 iMac with an Intel Core 2 Duo 2.93 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, a 640 gigabyte hard drive, NVIDIA GT210 video card. This is what the poster I posted. The iMac works and loads the OS, then the screen goes black. So I don't know if it's a video card issue or what it might be at this point, but we're going to unbox it and take a peek at it. I also do have a bootable drive put away right now, but I can quickly go get that, and we can kind of go from there. So how is everyone doing on this, or at least in my time zone, Sunday afternoon? So let me get this unboxed to move some of my lights because it's a massive box. And I am feeling really sharp right now. So the styrofoam is in good condition. Ooh. Yeah, old computers. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've done that before, Garth. I've got computers from people, and then I end up having to take off their data. So, plenty lunch here. What are you thinking of having for lunch, Thomas? I had leftover Popeyes for mine because we ordered Popeyes for supper last night, and then got an 8-piece combo deal. I'll have to move this off the bench because it's just not going to work. I'm trying to take it out on top of this bench. So I'm not going to try to hit the camera. Move this uncommonly heavy box. So here it is here. I am not sure why there's an arrow pointing to the Apple symbol. Like, yes, we get that it's an apple. Move the box out of the way. And I'm also going to be testing. I love these keyboards. So I bought one of these the other day. So I was just reading the stream. I bought this a couple weeks ago. I say the other day because you know. And I don't know if it works. So we're also going to be testing out the keyboard. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, EJM, why there's an arrow pointing at the Apple. I guess it's just pointing out that this is a Mac. Yeah, I know. These keyboards never do die. So, but that would be my luck of it dying. Sorry, I'm blocking the screen. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt on it, but otherwise than that, it's in really good condition. So, just getting a power supply or cable out here. Okay, let's plug it in.
Hey, babe.
The sticker's actually covering the, still covering the Apple symbol on the back. Isn't cool? All right, let's get a mouse. All right, so let's grab a mouse, which I have right back here. Now, let's see if we can make this burn up, because I'm going to be using a Microsoft mouse with it. I know, gasp. I'll stick it into the bag. I just love the feel of these keyboards when typing on them. Oh, very cool. I have a Bluetooth version of this keyboard. That goes with the G5 iMac. Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's see what happens when I turn it on. Yeah, bad things are about to happen. Okay, so we have the Apple. It's loading. It's linking. Yeah, it has a really nice bass to it. Sorry, just one sec. I got to reply to a customer. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. So it just went black. So would that be, I'm going to get that collective thoughts on this. Oh, it shut down. It actually is not. It's not running anymore. It actually shut down. Let it run for a while. Okay. All right. So let's see where it gets because I was texting a client back. Flashlight. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like the whole unit itself shut down because I went to go power it off and it just powered up. So should PRAM. Okay, I'll do that. EJM. Also, welcome, EJM. I think this is your first time here. So welcome. Try playing off a USB stick. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's random. Okay. All right, we'll do one thing at a time. Let's do the PRAM reset since I'm sitting. Hi, by the way, everybody can see me. Hi. So it's Command Option. Could they really have made this any more difficult? Can I wait till it resets? Yeah, I'm wondering if it's overheating. And just because I do know who EJM is in person, I am keeping the top sealed so that no water comes out when around the computer. As he likes to keep reminding me that really slow. And there it goes. Okay, so how do I do our SMC reset? SMC reset 2007 iMac. That's a MacBook Pro. Sorry about the arms being in the way of the camera. Okay, the chip, okay. Reset from the okay. So on an iMac 24-inch, well, that's what this is. It doesn't look like a 24-inch, so. Trying to shift. Okay. So wait at least 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, her button is not being pressed at the time. Oh, they must want me to. Okay. Let's disconnect that. Cables from the computer, from the power cable. Note, the iMac 24-inch does not have a button on the main logic board for resetting the SMC, which eliminates the need to remove the computer's cover to reset it. Okay. Can resolve something displaying video, sleep issues, fan noise issue, and so forth. To reset the SMC, am I not supposed to? I'm going to share the link that I found in the chat, because I don't seem to be really having to do anything. Okay. So I just shared the link in the chat. So let's see if I can't remember. Yeah. If you do verbose mode. Okay. So let me find out, because EJM's the one who's been doing verbose mode and never told me how to do it. So verbose mode on Mac. Oh, my stream just restarted. Not quite. Hey, Retro Techie, what's going on? It's not quite fixed yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay, click on the button, shut down. Restart your Mac 6. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I think this is okay. And press Command as soon as it starts. Okay, Command V. Okay. All right, so let's plug in everything. But I don't seem to have to do anything to the SMC reset. I just said unplug it and leave it unplugged for 15 seconds. So, yeah, come on down, Retro Techie, to Toronto, and I will gladly give it to you. How about that? All right, so it's Command V. Oh, paste. Okay, so I'm trying to boot up, and do I let go? Wait until you see the text on the screen. Okay. So it's Command V. There we go. So we got a bunch of stuff coming up. Checking catalog file. Checking catalog hierarchy at this point. Missing thread record ID. So I checked the catalog file and it's found there was 2 missing thread records. Incorrect number of thread records. Oh, and there's a whack of missing thread records coming up in the catalog hierarchy. Oh, yeah, invalid volume directory count. It should be, and then it gives a number instead of blah. Invalid volume file count. It should be, sorry, this is going by. Volume, oh, and it shut down. Need to run how. Okay. So EJM, how do I run that if I can't get to a command terminal? Yeah, just boot off an external node. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can totally do that. Let's boot off. Snow leopard. Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta go back into StreamYard because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, let's boot off Snow leopard. Because at this point I don't have a serial number, so I don't know. Although the loader looks like at least El Cap. Although it might be the version before. I think it was whatever. Oh yeah, right. Option. Yeah, start up from the USB stick or something. Okay. All right, let's boot into Snow Leopard. See what happens. See, I told you, EJM, you should have just joined me up here for the stream. Hey, look at that. Boot it up. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. This Mac. Yeah, so it's got the 2.93 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo, 4 gigabytes of DDR3 1067. A few more info on this. Ooh, that's interesting. I think the drive's toast. It says Mac OS X can't repair the disk Macintosh hard drive. You can still open or copy files on the disk, but you can't save changes to files on the disk. Back up the disk, reformat it as soon as you can. Hey, Kate, welcome. Yeah. So I think the drive is toasted. Format required. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. All right, so I just want to double check what size drive this is. Yeah, so it's a 640 Western Digital. WDC. Recognize that. I always have to get Wendy's. What else is new, Jason? Just easier to say than EJM. All right, so let's go to system preferences. So should I still try to run the FSCK, say that without trying to swear, -FY, or should I just try to run the disk utility and delete the drive? Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's a 2.93. Well, I'm going to look up the serial number on this one. I was told, yeah, it's an iMac 9,1. But I'm going to look up the serial number on Jay's site. So just bear with me one sec. Let's do that. I am having fun trying to. This is big monitor. I can't see. It's not really. Yeah. Well, according to the seller, he said it was an I. Okay. So I've been using a lot of Jay's site a lot lately. Thankfully, I'm a paid member. All right, let's try to type this without blocking the whole thing. W89 0925 0925 X0TL X0TL. Oh, come on, Jay. Yeah, it's a 24-inch early 2009. Interesting though, because in the ad, and said it was a, iMac 2007. So, odd. So the Maxima OS is El Cap. Yeah, it's a Intel Core 2 Duo 2.93 gigahertz, which is what it says. 64, 640 gigabyte hard drive. Oh, now I want to test the hard drive. Hey, Steve, welcome. We've been just waiting for you. Yeah, it's in early 2009. Huh. So it is the, it's a Intel Core 2 Duo 2.93, so it's 2 years ahead of what it was. Yeah, I thought you might like the shirt, Steve. I wore it because I said, hey, maybe this will either A, give me good luck, or B, it's going to, just bring me catastrophe, which, it is what it is. So, since Steve is here, I was going to do something at the beginning, but Steve had to run out to get groceries. So, when he was talking about his iPod socks, I thought they were socks made by Apple with the word iPod on them. And he laughed. He thought that was hilarious when I mentioned this during his live stream one time. And so, because I thought you could actually wear them. So what I did is I went to eBay that night and I bought these Apple socks. They came from China. They were something like $3. And yes, these are actual socks. I've never worn them. They've been just sitting by my computer. But they are actual Apple socks. Oh, he's going to donate his iPod socks. I'm going to hold him to that one. So I'm going to actually check the hard drive. See, and try to see if I can do first aid, verify disk. It's going to verify the disk. I also have a tool that I use. It's called the Ultimate Boot CD. Usually, yeah, missing threads. Yeah. Usually I use it on PCs to test hard drives, memory, but I could also use them on older, I don't know. I haven't really tried it on anything past the 2012, but I know that they do work with, it does work. It's basically a bunch of DOS programs. Yeah, okay. Click repair disk. Okay, repair the disk. But yeah, I can also check. I like to check it with that because it also lets me know if the drive is actually bad. Ooh, print iPod. 3D print iPod socks. Well, I might. So it stopped repairing. Disk utility stopped repairing Macintosh HD. Disk utility can't repair this disk. Back up as many files as you possibly can. Okay. So let me show you. We're gonna. Actually, where did I put that? So this is an actual free program called the Ultimate UBCD or Ultimate Boot CD. You can download it, burn it to disks. I usually try to burn it to a CD-R because, oh, hello? Okay. So I'm going to actually try to boot from it. See if it'll work. I'll test that drive now. That doesn't sound positive. I'm not hearing any spinning up. Yeah, and I have plenty of cat fur, so between the two of us, we should be able to make socks. So this is the program here. Hopefully you can see it. But there's a whole whack of things. There's BIOS, CPU, hard drive, memory, others, peripherals, which I use to test video cards with. You can also get into Partit Magic. So we're going to go into hard drives, and then there's a bunch of boot management, data recovery, device info and management, diagnostics, cloning, editing, wiping, installation, and partition management. So I just go down to diagnostics. I don't know. I'm going to just use the program that I use when I don't know what the drive is, even though I do, but I wonder if I can still do that. So they have a bunch of things. So there's 3 versions for the Western Digital, IBM Hitachi, Samsung, Excel Store, 2 for gateways, 2 for Samsungs. Oops. I think there's 2. Yeah, 2 for the Maxter, 3 for the Maxters. You can also do. They also have SCSI, Seagate Maxter. That's usually used for Seagate drives. And then there's a couple no names. This program, I don't know how to say it. It's VIVARD, Vivard. I use if I don't know what the drive is. Yeah, I use that as well. Boot CD. It's actually still around, Kate. That is still around. And in fact, the issue I have with this program is, much as I love it, it doesn't do UEFI. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. I always get those mixed up. It doesn't do the boot, but the new Hirons does. So, because there's some computers that PC computers I've been working on, that seems to be stuck. And it won't let me change in the BIOS anything besides UEFI. So the new Hirons actually has it that you can boot from it, which is really nice. And it actually kind of looks like Windows 10. It's really confusing when you first boot up. Well, I'm not giving up on it. Better techie. Yeah, I don't know if it does or not, Kate. Okay, so this is the Western Digital stuff. So you press Escape to close. And that doesn't work. Right. Shoot. And for some reason, the Mac keyboard, I don't know why, the escape key doesn't want to work. And it could be the keyboard, because this is my first time trying the keyboard. So we're just going to take out a PC keyboard. It might just be that it's Windows only. Yeah, I don't know if it still does, but yeah, I needed it a while back. I was working on a client's computer, and I was stuck with what to boot from. So I went doing some Google searches, and apparently Firenze has it. Really good. Okay, so just bear with me a second. I'm going to plug this keyboard in. Okay. Okay, let's try escape. Just trying a Dell keyboard, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to reboot the computer. I'm going to use the program that I use if I don't know what the drive is. Pretend we don't know what the drive is. Flash drive is coming up now. Okay, let me turn on. And I'll press C. Go back up. I am terribly sorry, Jay. Next time I will check with your availability first. I don't know if I said it. Hello, Patrick. Thank you for joining. And hello, Adam. Sorry, I didn't say that you had joined either. Welcome, welcome. And we'll see you later on, Retro Techie. Okay, so we're going to try a tool that I normally use when I don't know what the drive is. And you can watch it fill up the screen. Yay! I figured that as well, Steve. It was just easier to ignore Jay. Oh, so what's happening with this iMac, Adam? So, okay, well, the smart return status was good, which is nice. It would start to boot up, and then it would shut down. And we tried going into verbose mode after trying a PRAM reset and a few other things. And we found out that the file system was corrupted. And so I booted live into Snow Leopard with it. And it seemed to be, it had issues with the hard drive when I booted up. I tried doing some checking the disk and disk utilities in the drive, but it didn't seem to do, it didn't like it. So I'm now booting into what is called the Ultimate Boot CD, which has a bunch of testing software that I generally use on PCs. I do use them on Macs as well, because as you see, it runs, no problem. And right now I'm just testing the hard drive just to see. I might end up cutting the stream off for a bit and waiting, because it says it has 1 hour and 57 minutes to go. But yeah, so in the screen here, it fills up one block at a time, and it has to fill all the way down to this corner here, hopefully with white. If there are any errors, it comes up here in this messages area. Let me just turn that a little bit. So it comes up here in the messages area. But so far, knock on wood, it looks like it's doing fine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Adam. It's probably the hard drive. That's why I just want to double check it with this program, and just see what's going on with it. If you want, I can retake a look at those MacBook Pros that we were working on the other night, because I can kind of push this back a bit and get some area to work if that's sounds of interest to folks, because this is, as I said, it's going to take about an hour and 56 minutes. So there's a lot of sitting here looking at a blue screen fill up, and yeah, this would be a good time to take a nap. Otherwise, so just let me know in the comments if that sounds like something we should try, just to give those one more shot, a total shakedown, and see what's going on with those. Is that okay? So that's what we're going to do, because yeah, this can get really boring to watch really quickly. And I have a computer over there that I usually run this on, because I take the drives out of the computers if I need to, or if I can. But there's no point in taking the whole thing apart. I like both as well, Adam. But I think we're going to work on the MacBook Pros and see if any of those that were dead the other night might have life. So just bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to get all this stuff tucked away the best I can. I even had brought, I have a set of suction cups just in case I need to take it apart. But and we'll try, as I mentioned at the top of the stream, for those who weren't here, just an update in regards to my last live stream. I have ordered a power supply for the G4s. Can't find any for some bizarre reason in Canada, but I did find one on eBay. I think it was in Indiana or something like that. I was looking at a couple of them, and yeah, so I had that coming. I haven't checked the tracking in a bit, so I don't know when it's due. And then I got from a company here in Ontario with free shipping, I got an official 85 watt MagSafe adapter. So now I have the knockoff and I have the official one. So we are going to try the official one today, because hey, why not? So yeah, so I just have to wait for the G4. But yeah, there was none in Canada. I couldn't find them on. Mike had sent me a link to Amazon, but they wouldn't ship to my location. It was Amazon.com. .com and not .ca. And yeah, I couldn't find any here in Canada. Even the company that I ordered this from didn't have any, which is, for those in Canada, they're here in Ontario. And it was interesting. I could have paid $15 in shipping to get it within 1 to 2 business days, but I went with the free shipping, which said 2 to 4 business days, and I ordered it Wednesday night. I got it Friday. So, yeah, I was quite impressed with the turnaround. Oh no, I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. Shit. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, so I'm going to turn that up. That's okay. So, Mike, what did you miss? It turned out there could be issues with the hard drive. So right now I'm running a program of the Ultimate Boot CD, which I usually use on PCs, just to check the hard drive itself. I wouldn't be surprised, given the age of it and so forth, that it might be toasted. So that's kind of where we at. Don't know. Dr. Techie, so far the drives are coming up good. So, but we are going to see, because the knockoff one did work. I just actually had a 2006 that I sold yesterday from the one that worked, and it charged the batteries. So I'm pretty confident that it works. Wow, this is the one with the lid issues. I remember Mike suggesting. Here we go. So while this test, because it has about an hour and 49 minutes remaining to test, I thought we would try I might, yeah, do that as well. Yeah, there's no. Oh, and an interesting news, the first live stream I did with the MacBook Pro, so it had 2 gigs of memory in it, and the one that I end up selling, it had 1 gig of memory in it. So I actually took the 2 gigs that had come out of the one that didn't work and put it in the one that worked, and the memory worked fine. So, yeah, there's no issue with that. I might SSD it. I don't know yet, Mike. But this one's not giving me anything. Okay, let me find. Where did I put that? I had. Oh, it's right there. Let's see. Okay. Take the battery cover, or not the battery cover, the memory cover off. Although I should be getting something, even if it's bad memory. But here's the question, Mike. Steve might have a box full of those, but can he find them? Oh, there's no memory installed in this. That interesting. Okay, I'm gonna use PC3. Okay, so I'm going to use the memory that worked in the last one, just to put in a 512 stick, just to see what happens. I think it would be beeping. Hey, Jeremy, welcome. Nice that you found me. And it's dead. Okay. Well, Steve, it sounds like what you should do is just give Mike's spare PowerBook G3 adapter to Adam. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so that one doesn't work. Not surprising. All right, bear with me 1 sec. I gotta move some stuff around. Jeez. What the heck? Okay, this one surprised me. I plugged it in and we had a chime, but we're not getting any video. Interesting. I'll try turning it off. Okay. Because this one said no power. Huh. But I'm not seeing anything on the screen. If you want to reset, yeah, well, I'm more than welcome. I'm going to give it a shot. And now it won't power on. It kind of gave up the ghost after magically turning on. No, not supposed to stop working. That's disappointing. Any thoughts, ideas, folks? I'm totally in your hands, basically. I'm gonna try and plug it. Because there's no battery, so. Okay. Command option PR. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the screen is shot, and I'll show you why here in a sec, because it's not doing anything. I'm gonna plug it for a sec. As you can see, the top is pretty. This is the worst of it here. Yeah, the rest of it's fine, but see, it said no power. But we got power. I mean, it doesn't seem to be. It just seems to be scratched surface deep. It's not. It might be a little dented, but. It does have the HDMI port. Okay. So bear with me one sec. I'm going to go grab my small monitor that I have sitting on my other bench, which is full of gobbledygook. But it has an HDMI port. I just need to unbury them. And I'm going to try connecting the monitor to see if anything's going out. Getting rid of the VGA cable because I don't need the VGA cable. I am going to call on my beautiful assistant though. Excuse me. To come help me. Just hold it, please. Because this is a monitor without a stand. I did it a while ago with a lot of computers that I bought off the government. And I just held on to it because it works. And you never know. So I'm actually using it to test. Where does this cable go to? I've been using it to test motherboards actually. So it actually has come in handy. Why do I have VG cable tangled up with this? Oh my god. Okay. Oops. Sorry, you know. Back. No, it's still got an hour and 36 minutes, but in the meantime, I got testing the MacBook Pros that I got the other night, and one that said no power all of a sudden turned on. So, not really sure kind of what's going on there, but there's nothing on the screen. So I am going to connect an external monitor to the HDMI port on this bad boy. And I will, I guess, just kind of hold up the screen. Can you see that? If you can. Okay, so this is the screen here. So we're going to open up the laptop. Doing this with one hand. This is fun. So I got the laptop lid open, and I'll just plug it in because it likes to start up as soon as you got power. Do I need to do anything to get it to output, or should it just auto output? I do notice on F7 it does say, like, it shows kind of like two monitors. But I'm not getting anything either on this monitor here. And I know the monitor works, so. It's a MacBook Pro, Garth. The PowerBooks, I'm waiting for a power supply to come in from the States to test those. It's a MacBook. It only. Or if you close. Well, let's close it. And it's still doing nothing on the screen. That's correct, Garth. Yeah, I'm getting nothing on the actual screen itself. This is why I brought over this monitor just to test it with. But it doesn't seem to like that either. Oh, the GPU is right in it, yeah. Okay. Turn it off. Have an external attached. Hit the power button, then immediately close the lid. Okay. Let me pop it back open. See what happens. Oh, I had lights on the keyboard. I didn't know that, but they went off. That's interesting. Okay, so power it off. Okay, it's off. Have external attached. Done. Hit the power button. Maybe close the lid. Mike, though, with a board GPU, would it still not output to the monitor, or would that also affect it outputting to a monitor? Yeah, because there's still nothing coming on the monitor. Yeah, I'd say the GPU is dead or something else. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. But at least it boots. So I'm going to have to get another sticky thing on it. Okay. And it's interesting, the backlit keyboard lights up until I open the lid fully. So kind of weird. Okay. GPU. Okay. All right, so let's just deal with this monitor first. So Steve, your shirt has brought me luck. This one said it had no power, and it powered on. So, so let's see how many more of these we can get to magically power on while I continue the testing of the, how do cables get wrapped around each other? While I continue the testing of the hard drive. So far, there's no errors on it. And we're at, oops, sorry for bumping the camera. And we're at, it's been going for about half an hour at this point. It still has an hour and 31 minutes at this point. So, all right, I need to put a different. Take off the old sticker. Come on. Tape won't come off my hands. It does boot up. Turns on, no video. All right. So put that down there. Play with that a bit more tomorrow. Okay, let's try this one, which also says no power. The battery at least works. So this one's a MacBook Pro. Yeah, it just seemed to be more the OS was the issue of it not going. Possibly the hard drive. So I just want to test the hard drive and see what's going on with it. But this one won't boot at all. I'm gonna try taking out the battery because Jay told me how to do this. So we're gonna follow those instructions. Ta-da. There's no hard drive. Oops. There we go. Nothing. I'm just going to take a look at the memory in this one and see, because I have spare memory now, because I did upgrade one of the 2008 MacBooks, or MacBooks. So I'm just going to take this one apart and see if there's memory in it. First of all, it maybe just needs to be reset. Because this is in really good condition. So we're going to just try to do that. As I mentioned to RetroTech, I haven't fully given up on these yet. But now is a good time to do it. Well, I have an iMac just testing the hard drive. Yeah, as exciting as that is to watch. So we're just getting at the screws. Come on. Really? Why is it always the last one that won't go with it? Ooh, she's toasty. Oh, okay. Oh, it has 4 gigs of memory in it. It looks nice and clean out, like even the fans. As you can see here, the fans, if you might, don't even have any. I can't really see that. Yeah, the fans look really clean. The inside of it looks really clean. So we're just gonna take out these memory modules for now, and I'm gonna put in the one that I know works. It worked in the other one. We're just gonna see. Put that bottom cover. Yeah, really clean. Yeah, in the case, Kate compared to the other ones is decent condition, so. But sadly, it does not turn on. Okay, just try bringing all the power out of it. Just seeing if I can get it to please boot. Oh. It's really disappointing. I was hoping. Strange and sad. Spread. How often does that work, Garth? As you did say, often. I'm going to put the screws back in it so I don't lose them. Often enough. All right. Well, this one came with a sticker saying no power, so I'm not surprised that it doesn't want to do anything. And that doesn't look like the right screw. Change that anyway. I'll try this ring off stream, Garth. Well, I still have faith. We still have several more to go. That didn't boot up last time, so yeah, kind of go from there. Okay, so put the battery back in. Just so it's complete. Why couldn't Apple have kept this kind of idea for their batteries? Oops. Because this is so easy to put in and out. Like, really great design for the batteries. And none of this glue gobbledygook and other things that they like to do now. Just, yeah. See, violence helps too. Well, yes and no. All right, bear with me 1 sec. I'm just going to go grab the thing in here, the rest of them. Most of them. Okay, we're going to leave that one alone. Just bear with me. I'm going to put these two down here. All right, this one also says no power. Oh, this one also has the bottom keyboard, or the keyboard coming up. So, interesting. Okay. So again, another no power one, just powered on thanks to the shirt. The power of the shirt and, oh, Mini Mackie. But apparently, oh, haha, there's no memory in it. So it's complaining. So, yeah, welcome back, Retro Techie. I don't know how much you've missed, but I actually got one of the no powers to boot up, and this one just all of a sudden started booting up, and it also said no power. So yeah, the iMac does look a bit different. I'm testing the hard drive, which seems to pause every so often. It usually gives me bad sectors when it does that, but so I tried to boot it up and it came up with no memory, which makes sense because there was no memory sticks in it. So we're gonna plug it back in. I just put a 512 stick in just for fun because I know it works. And look at that. We have another working one. Possibly. Is that the hard drive? What's making that really funky noise? Oh. What the heck? Okay, so there's something in the optical drive. And for a second, it had a no symbol, which usually means that the OS isn't supported. But then it came up with the Apple symbol, went to the no symbol, and now we're back into the Apple loading symbol. It might be a stock DVD. That's what I'm thinking as well. Oh. It's a game, and it looks burnt. Star Wars. Oh, you can't see that. Hang on, let me turn on light behind me. So maybe that might help. I'm going to point it this way. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to turn on the light behind me. Maybe that might help give them a little more illumination. Yeah, it's Star Wars 4 Return of the Jedi. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's the movie? Might be the movie. Huh. But yeah, that's what was stuck in the optical drive. And let me just show you. Get that out. So I've been doing computer work for a while. And oh, right, it's in the other one. I have a whole whack of CDs and DVDs and you name it that I pulled out of customers' computers. And, I said, hey, this was in your computer. Do you want it back? And some of them have said, oh, yeah. And then they just never came back. Okay. So let me show you my collection of stuff. This does not seem to be booting, or it's really slow. I try to boot off the flash drive. Oh yeah, I have literally sheets and sheets and sheets of discs, movies, driver stuff, burnt stuff. Yeah, you name it. I probably have it. Actually, this is well, the other one, yeah, the video didn't work, but technically the second one, that at least turned on. So hey, we're 2 for 4 that have worked, but I don't know what the heck this thing is doing. I might just try, because it seems to be taking a sweet ass time booting. So let me just put in my snow leopard, because I have no patience. And I'll press option. It could be also because I only have 512 megabytes of memory right now, just to get it to boot, because it had no memory in it. Let me just start a Twitter bot that just posts. I could do that. All right, let's try booting into Snow Leopard. See what happens. Yeah, this one works, and I'll put it back together. There's a couple of dings in it, and I might actually look at replacing the keyboard, because this one has some worn keys on it. The space, A, S, and then N, M, and a bit on L. But yeah, I have a better keyboard here. Haha, starting to sound like Mike. All right, let's find out about this Mac. So it's a 2.4 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo. We're going to ignore the amount of memory for now, just because, yeah, I put in, I know it's a 512 stick. It's an MacBook Pro 4,1, and the hard drive is probably 200. Yeah, it's a 200 gig hard drive in it. Yeah, so this one actually works. Okay. So I'll be working on this one more later on. I at least know it works. Which I'm super happy about. Users. Admin. Desktop. Oh, okay. There is a whole whack of stuff on this person's hard drive. Yeah. And this was in use, I would say, up to around, let me see, that's November of 2015, December of 2015. Yeah, it looks like I got December. I'm going to click on date modified and reverse it. Oh, so the last updated file was in 2016, August of 2016. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Mike. I'm gonna play around with it a bit more. But yeah, there's all kinds of. I don't know if I back it up. The only time I really keep any information, Jeremy, is if I'm working on a client's computer and I need to get it to. I keep their information. I have customers' information going back 15 years or so. Probably never ever need to keep it, but you never know. As my saying always is. But yeah, it works. Sweet. So we're going to shut it down. I'm also going to cut. So I had somebody in Quebec City buy the last one I had. And I'm going to contact, because I was going to ship it off today and then I ended up taking it out this afternoon. But I'm going to contact him and let him know I have another one if he's interested in that, and then I can just bundle ship them up. So, see what happens. All right. It was 2016. Mike was it said was the last time one of the folders was created. So, oh, it's easy to crack open. It's already missing all the screws. So, yeah. All right. So works. I don't know if it works. So I need the battery, more mem, which I have. Need battery, more mem, keyboard. So tell me, Steve, is this the power of the shirt? Is this what's making these all of a sudden work? Because I wasn't wearing the shirt last time on Thursday, and they weren't working. And now they are. So is this like the power of the shirt compels you to work? That would be amazing. Oh, hello. Don't about this one. Oh, right. Yeah. So this is the one with no motherboard. So I'm not expecting much out of this one. Okay. And the last one, the last of these ones, aluminums. God, this like powers over old MacBook Pros. Apparently it does, because we got two of them working. Now this one, so the last one obviously didn't have a motherboard. Not going to work. And this one, I am holding out no hope on this one at all. The power adapter is literally dangling off the edge right here, where the power connector goes. So if this works, it would be, I'll be wearing this shirt every day. Yeah, there's no light at all on the MagSafe. I'm not surprised it's not sitting on there squarely either. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing This one is also toasted, but again, no surprise on that. Because of the condition of it. All right, have fun, Kate. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Mackie's here with me. You're going to have to get her to ship you one, Mike. All I can say. All right, so we're going to also check up on this unibody one. And light. Yeah, this one was really crappy. Probably 2006. Which one are you asking about, Mike? The last one I had up on the bench? That had the bottom missing and the power dangling off it? I'm not holding any hope out for that one. The one with the missing bottom is, I think it's a 17-inch. Geez, that thing weighs a ton, despite not having anything in it. Ooh. Let me just double check. It looks like a 17-inch. But we'll measure it for good measure. I think I have a good logic. Oh, okay, cool. We can talk after. I gotta get your address. Yeah, it's a 17, Mike. But there could also be issues with the screen. There's a bunch of cracks on it. I mean, if you want it, it's yours. To do what you want with it, but yeah, it not sure anything. Yeah, it is a shame. Trina. No. Okay. See ya, Mike. Mike. See ya, Steve. Thanks for joining. I'd say it's toast. Might have a good whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying it's toast as well. And sadly, the screen is also kind of in bad condition, so I don't know. And this white unibody, I know somebody who was buying them for parts locally, so I gotta try to find where I messaged him. I'll kind of go from there. And last but not least, let's try the other white one. It says needs OS, but when I tried it last time, it's not even lighting up. The MagSafe's not lighting up. Yeah, this one doesn't do anything either. But that's okay. It has a hard drive. It has parts in it, so that should be DDR3 memory. Memory serves me because I had the same one. Oh yeah, right. There. DDR3 memory. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Mike. It might be. I might see about replacing the MagSafe with the, but I don't know. Question is, how much time do you put into these things? You know, for how much you're going to sell them for. You know, and time, as the old saying is, time is money. Time is it anyway? Speaking of time. But hey, we got two of them. Two of the MacBook Pros. At least one is fully working, and the other one at least turned on, despite the fact it said no power. So hey, better than a kick in the pants. I don't know what else to do at this point. Fixing, yeah. See, that's my thought as well, Mike. Like, you know, that's what I'm thinking as well, Jeremy. Just a parts machine. I'll take it out and I'll take it apart and take the drive out and take the memory out and go. It's only 1 gig 6. Take the memory out. I might just leave the memory in there because I have a drawer full of 1 gig 6. Do I really need any more? No. In fact, I have. Yeah, I have two of them right here beside me that I've upgraded from one of the computers that I was working on. Yeah, it was the 2008 MacBook, and it had 2 gigs of memory, and I have a bunch of 2s. So I just put 2 2s in it and upgraded it to 4 gigs. Well, at this point, I don't know what to stream. Yeah. Yeah, memory that's usable, Mike, I need more of. 1 gig sticks, not so much. So I don't know what else to really stream at this point because, well, this is going through. It has 1 hour and 17 minutes and 3 seconds, roughly, to go. But it's like the Mac time that says about, X amount of time to go. You take that kind of with a grain of salt. So I don't really know what else to show you. Because I can't do anything with the G4s until I get the power supplies. Just looking around. Yeah. So I think I'm going to call it a stream at this point, just because, unless if you want to sit here and watch the screen go through testing the hard drive. Hey, no problem, Adam. Have a great rest of your day. We'll hopefully see you at the next one. But yeah, unless you want to watch a screen fill up with white over the blue, yeah, it could get pretty boring pretty quick. Well, thank you all for joining and giving your input. It's been greatly appreciated because, it helps when I get stumped and I'm like, what do I do now? And because, I've been a PC tech for a good chunk of my life, and this is all new and interesting. Good luck, Jeremy. Hope you find something good on your crawl. So have a good rest of your day, all, and I will keep everyone updated on what happens with this iMac. Okay. Bye.